So this is the vaccine dataset dashboard. So now we need to visualize showing vaccine coverage by region. So maybe first, maybe we need to analyze the outcome, like analysis by region at the regional level. I said something here. Okay, let's start analyze using at the regional level. So first we upload the data. Then let's see. Data contain information on vaccine coverage across different regions. Here's a summary. Actually, summaries. Okay, so you are a top-notch data science or analyst, data analyst. Okay, role. Then task. Please analyze the uploaded data set at the regional level. The data is please check uploaded data set and output, because we are policy makers. First, we need to understand. Also, like we need to report. So English, but also using the bullet point. And also for our PowerPoint slide. And also region 2 is the mock data. So 91 coverage, 11 and ARMM. So bottom 5 region are region 3 has a row. So there is a positive correlation. Also, like they also check the correlation between regional population and our its coverage rate. So they also like think about the correlation, like a statistical, analysis they are conducting. Some highly populated regions are underperforming in terms of coverage efficiency. So I think density or population density or not density, but population because I want to report to my boss. So please use the following bar chart in your slide to visually communicate. Okay, I think I need that. I don't have a chart, so someone might ask some question maybe. Please generate a bar chart to visually communicate the disparity in coverage. Okay. I remind my assistant to work for that. Okay. They're asking, would you like a pie chart, map, or other type of visualization for your slide as well? Okay. I think let's try. Let's try to conduct all of your suggestions. Then please advise me which one should be used for my presentation. Because the target is, we have a target, not only audience, like a purpose, but purpose. I would like to improve the policy making. Or maybe identify the issues. So my assistant additionally try to create the visual content. So scatter plot, heat maps. Here are 3 additional visualization: pie chart, scatter plot, heat map, recommendation for your presentation. I think I don't get any. I think I don't get anything. So let me know if you'd like to combine these into a dashboard style layout or need to text summary. No. I think I need a figure. I need figure, actual figure. No, I don't get. Okay, maybe. I'm using for. My GPT is escaping the tasks. So these figures are ready to be inserted in the PowerPoint slide. If you'd like, I can provide a 1 slide summary or export them into a presentation form. Okay, let's please give me please provide them into a presentation format directly. Please export them, sorry. I think maybe I might talking about PowerPoint. So that's why I think my assistant won't directly create a PowerPoint slide with figures, maybe. I think that's why I think they try to avoid showing the figure, maybe. So I think maybe I got the slide, PPT slide. I hope it works. I can download the PPT slide, PowerPoint slide. I hope it works. So there's a regional vaccination coverage. So there's the vaccine coverage by region. I have many. Maybe can you see? Okay, vaccine coverage by region. Then this is a bar chart. They also like they create the pie chart. I don't know, like it's been easy, not it, yeah, but too much. Like, yeah, I think it's not good. Like, but anyway, later you can change it. Also, like kind of the heat map, right? There's a 2-dimension. Coverage is a horizontal axis. No, like vertical. The horizontal axis is a different. But also we can. I think I don't. Maybe to avoid to hide that. So there's a heat map. Yes, 15 minutes. Okay. So this is a kind of visualization using the ChatGPT, but I think maybe I don't feel satisfied with this result. So that's why I think we can use more sophisticated things. So I think our option might be, so in my case, I think definitely I will go to advanced data analysis. I think I'll go. So if this is your first time to join this session, I recommend for data analysis, there is a customized GPT, means like customized AI created by the prompt engineers. So how can you find it? Like you can find from here, Explorer GPT. You can like hide and also like show your sidebar. You can see Explorer GPT. GPT means customize. Yeah, GPTs. Then you can find. Also, you can create if you have a subscription. Then if you type advanced, actually like I have already like search so advanced and find here. So then you can click it. Then you can just start. Then there's some conversation starters, but I think it just because this is so sophisticated, so you can upload the mock data. Then just go. This is trained by prompt engineer, particularly specializing in creating the data, like working for data analysis. This is highly recommended by many data scientists. So data set contains, so yeah, it's also like ChatGPT, GPT model. So, but would you like to perform any specific analysis, such as identify a region with low or high coverage, visualizing the data, or learning statistical summaries? Okay, so there are many options, but just let's say visualizing and also statistical summaries also. Please conduct the following: visualizing the data and also statistical summaries. Because this is trained, well trained. So that's why just we need to, say something. Just briefly, its communication is it's much easier. So because I think as if you are talking with your, very like a friendly person, just that you can just, you don't need to be too specific, just. Then we got some figure. Vaccination coverage by region. I think this looks better compared with the. Here's a statistic summary of the vaccination coverage. Or okay, let's have a heat. Let's ask a heat map. Could you generate heat maps using the uploaded data set? This is a different type of heat map, but I think NCL like depend on the region. So normalized heat map of vaccine coverage data. So there's also like not the two dimension, but I think using the color bar. Actually heat. So anyway, so this is also the option for you. So okay, I think I have on 10 minutes to go. So I think now wait. So I'm going back to I finished the demo. Okay. So now you understand like how to summarize and visualize and also analyze, predict forecast. Then you can try these demos at home or after your work, after this session. Okay, so last thing is also I share the format, like example of this case canvas. Also, you can download that. Also, you can identify using the project. You can identify these 5 building blocks. Please try to articulate or identify, specify. Okay. Maybe the whole thing is. Then I want you to find top 3 idea. What happened next? Yeah. Also, like, please identify or like think about what can be the top 3 idea. So maybe the section might be project tips, because I think we need to be realistic. Please find quick win project, then please describe, then what is the next 3 steps using the bullet point, what to include. Then you can describe, right? Then required enablers. What you need? People, friend, network, tools, expert, talent, data, or money. Then we can use this is optional highlight. Also, we can also lay some flag like signal. But talent is okay, or like you can use green color, or infrastructure blue, data orange or purple, but it might be complicated. So I think for me, I'm enough to use a signal or like some signal. So we need to, I think at the end of the day, you need a talent. You need a talent. So quick start is, because time is limited, so please try this prompt. Draft a 3-month AI training plan for you, agencies, after this workshop. Also, like you need to, create your own network within your institution. So agent with no in-house machine learning engine, it's okay. It's okay. We don't need. But it's okay to have. It's better to have. But ChatGPT 4 can generate a roadmap for different job roles, realistic timelines, localized tools. But Google Colab, but I think you can use ChatGPT because I failed to demonstrate actually. So this is your task for next 100 days or 3 months. Do you need technical staff? First, second, third month. What do you need to do if you need technical staff or you have a talent? Next is the policy leaders. I think the high-level official, directors and the secretaries. Also, you can be a leader. Like you can lead, you can work as a leader. That's why you are invited or you are participating in this session, right? You are actually selected. So now I hope also APO or also DAP want you to lead the agency or like influence your colleagues. What to do this month, next month, or like in July. So please identify that. This is a planning, right? This is a project planning, like before we start. Then also like you might need some specialist, planner or data analysis. So you have your own existing data analysis. So in that case, you could share today's material. Also, you could educate them to change their mindset. Also, like you can make them equipped, being equipped with the AI. Key skills to cover. So I'm sharing AI literacy. That's my role. So I have to share. I'm willing to share. Then also you need someone handle the data. But like machine learning. But I think it's just for a while we can policy and also ethics. Also like as an agency or like high level or as a leader, I think you also need to guide your agency, which way, which direction you need to go. Then communication you can do. AI generated policy brief. Now you can do that. You can develop easily. Then you need to share your idea, AI-driven policy making, AI-driven approach using evidence-based. So this is my suggestion you can do. Then just I think like I should, if I have time, I think I should like demonstrate about the notebook LM. But anyway, like if we can compare ChatGPT with first stick with ChatGPT 4.0. Yeah, we can do all of the tasks. But I think in terms of the to summarize document, Notebook LM is so powerful that can handle a lot of data at the same time. But I think to write, planning, summarize, document, suggest, suggestion, also generate policy brief or memo. I think for all tasks, for like ChatGPT 4 at this moment is quite applicable for all tasks. So that's why this is also OpenAI also recommend to use for many tasks, multiple tasks. Okay, final tips. Use what you have, because you might feel satisfied to get a new idea, but you should be a practitioner. Yeah, practitioner, right? Because I'm also like struggling with always struggling like how I can get the better outcome. So I with trial and error, I'm doing that. So I think next task is okay with new model 4.1. How can I demonstrate or what kind of idea maybe might come up with my mind? So maybe next time I think I will share the different idea using the latest model. So ask ChatGPT, because the AI can teach AI. What's the fastest way to get my planning team or your project upskilled in AI? You can ask AI to update information or like suggestion. Okay. Time is running out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's okay. Like health, why this matter? Okay. Key metric monitor, continuous monitoring. Wrap up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the end of my. Does it make sense? Make sense? My assistant recommended. My assistant. Okay. Thank you very much for your patience and also concentration. Thank you very much indeed. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Dr. Akira, for another insight-rich and highly practical session. Your case examples were really helpful in seeing and understanding how AI can be integrated in various government activities and services. We've definitely come away with much better grasp of how AI can be used, not just efficiently, but meaningfully in the public service delivery. So we'll now open the floor for our Q&A session. So for on-site participants, just please raise your hand and use the microphone if you have any question.
Stop sharing. Okay.
Okay, we'll have, I think, 2 questions, and then we'll shift to our online participants. Anyone from our... Okay. Or anyone here? Okay, so we'll probably ask first. Go ahead, please. Okay. So we have one here.
And also online, like 3 people raise their hand, right?
Hi.
Hi.
So,
you.
hi again, sir. So, quick question.
Yes.
Cause you breezed through the discussion on hallucinations. So, sir, if ever we want to validate the response. Hello. Yeah, so if ever we want to validate the data or whatever information was given to us by for example ChatGPT, how can we do it faster? Not because we can't do it one by one, like everything to validate everything. One thing that I think I'm just verifying with you is, could we ask ChatGPT if are these data correct, factual, accurate, or something? What advice can you give us to help us fact check
Okay.
all this?
Thank you very much for your question. I think because I think ChatGPT is because the data set is given. So in that case, data set is given. But in that case, because ChatGPT, even if we ask ChatGPT, it is correct, or because I think ChatGPT works as if data set is accurate, right? So then they pretend, like ChatGPT pretended to show this is a right answer because it depends on our prompt. But I think your prompt should be like, okay, please provide, like, please generate the data, like the data analysis for us, right? Maybe because I think there is no way ChatGPT is like providing the arbitrary false answer. So like they try to, based on the pre-trained data, also like their data set, they try to show their best, right? So that's, I think it does not make any sense to ask this, you did the right thing. Maybe, but they might double check. ChatGPT might double check. So that's, I think it's worthwhile to ask. But I think my point is like fact checking is like normally we are recommended to do not. In that case, we should not rely on only on one model. Like for example, like if you have a Google Gemini or any other generative AI, so please just quickly use the same prompt, same data set, then just quickly get the answers, a recommendation. Then you can check it. So this is a fact checking first, but I think maybe you might be worried about every single detail. But in my case, for example, like it's also fact checking, but it takes time a lot. For example, I'm writing a book, right, using a GPT model. Then like first I create the like idea, like brainstorming. So in that case, like to some extent, because this is the idea for like a new type of economics textbooks. So that I'm very like I don't know, generous about the idea. So maybe cutting edge idea, but maybe we need to validate, you know. So that's in that case, I need to check. Because I think now if you use ChatGPT, also you can ask them like what is the source of information, right? So that's, I think you can also jump to the source of information, right? So that's why we need to check it. But I think at this moment, I think now if I check it, I think that link is quite accurate, I think. So, but I think because hallucination is the huge thing. But I think my worry is like if we because my example was like creating the Lego block, Lego block, right? So if we have a lot of like information block, then like some people try to combine. Then that is my current big issues. Then I use a O model to create a consistency between these information. Because I think ChatGPT does not care about the information A and the information B about the consistency. Then we need to check it. So if we just paste just the information block here, then maybe sometimes it does not, there might some, like there's a lack of consistency. So that's why I think that's my worries. And actually it takes such kind of, it's not a purely hallucination, but if we just copy and paste it, it does not make any sense in terms of your story or like policy recommendation, policy making. That's why I think it's not a big mistakes, but I think we need a revision to improve the quality of our document. So that is, if we call it hallucination, but I think it's not a purely hallucination. So that's why I think, because since 2022, I started using this kind of model. I think, but 2 years ago, there's a lot, but because also I was not sophisticated as a prompt engineer. But I think if you follow the structured prompt engineer, prompt, I think you have a less probability of facing the hallucination. But I think you need to educate. I think but I think it takes time to check. So, but that is, we are lucky. Still, we have some tasks as human beings. Did I answer your question? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask this question from our online participant because it's related to the first question. Given that GPTs can make errors, what's your opinion about this trade-off? Given that we still need to spend time verifying information.
Yes, it's worthwhile. Because I think you might say errors, but I think this is the model. Like GPT is the deep learning model is just generate this kind of like generated word or documentation. They think it's relevant to your input. But if you see it's an error, maybe you need to improve the prompt first. But I think you can less probability of having the error. But because how can we get a lot of information with a short period of time? Definitely, this is a huge benefit for us. So that's why I try to share, because I'm also with trial and error. I'm now reaching to this level. So I'm sharing the way of handling or like using the latest model, even like for my student is a lab, like laboratory cases. So I think it works well. So that's, I think, the thing is freeze, explore. You can find how much you can save your time. Because I think if you work with someone, your colleague might make some mistakes. Also, sometimes I also make some mistakes. I think you face there is a less probability of having huge mistakes. Okay, please. Do you have?
Okay, so here's another one, also from our online participant. Do you think AI can inbreed metaphorically? Like, is it possible for different AI systems combine, share, and recombine traits?
So between AI.
Yeah, AI systems or AI models.
And could you maybe like
Can AI inbreed? Do you think?
Breed?
Yeah, inbreed.
In brief.
Yes.
In brief. Okay.
Yeah, metaphorically.
Okay.
Okay. So if they can combine, share, or recombine traits, different AI systems or AI models.
Okay. 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 We have a different tool like Gemini and also ChatGPT across. Like we can kind of like create some kind of ecosystem, not ecosystem. Oh, that might be interesting. But they are competing. Honestly, they're competing each other. So, but Microsoft and OpenAI are friends. They are cooperating each other. Then also like Apple, because they failed to create the AI. So, but Apple Intelligence is compared to others, so it's not good. So that's why Apple decided to put the ChatGPT, right? So, but I'm not sure. Like because they are competing, so they are not. Yeah, but I think so. You mean like you can partly you can use ChatGPT and also get the outcome, then input the Gemini. I think it works well. It's okay. So it means like you are like, right. But I think naturally, maybe we might do that if we rely on the several generative AI tools. You create some materials using. Actually, I remember. I can just quickly answer. Sorry. Now because I have I'm translating. I'm publishing. I start publishing. I will publish the book in Korea. I have a business there. I have office there. So my role is like generating the teaching materials, like right. I have a Korean business partner. He is in charge of. He tried ChatGPT, Anthropic, Claude. There's a three. End up with like he found Korean translation. Claude provided the very natural translation. So, new teaching, new educational book material using ChatGPT. Then I created Japanese and English version. Then my business partner will translate my materials into Korean using Claude.
Anyway,
so like depending on the task, maybe I'm selecting. So I think I'm selecting. So that just my friend said like for translation, Korean translation, maybe I think at this moment, Claude will provide more natural translation, but it's always competing. But I think at this moment, I recommend you can start with ChatGPT for many tasks. You can discover. Okay.